good move. And it's interesting. It's only kind of, I think Julyzerg actually even is the one that kind of popularized this recently. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe someone else did it first, possibly Luxury. But Julyzerg is the person who sticks out of my mind as being the person who's done that the most recently. Man, now, anytime being a little careless, setting out a single Corsair. He knows he needs to scout, but he's going to lose that Corsair to Scourge, definitely, or something. The Scourge were giving chase. There's the Scourge, up, up, up. He's not even going to see the mains base to see what's going on there. Although I think he can probably predict that there's a Spire down. I think he can probably predict that. And so yeah, nothing. Julyzerg not really doing anything unusual there so far. Anyway, a lot of Corsairs out here. Almost critical mass. If he gets a couple more Corsairs out, he'll have enough that the Scourge won't really very easily be able to touch him, unless Julyzerg busts some kind of a surround with his Scourge, which Julyzerg has been known to do. Or just send in a flight of a dozen Scourge and just, pick off 3 Corsairs or whatever, just keep the numbers low. But Julyzerg, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do that with just the 2 gas. He's macroing. Julyzerg can be a macro monster when he wants to be, but he only has those 2 gas, so he's not going to be very easily able to do that. Yeah, and anytime in the meantime, just kind of setting up defenses, being defensive, very smart, getting a Reaver up there in case for a drop or anything like that. And so he's pretty well protected at the front and the back from a decent amount of Hydralisks. Obviously, if he went completely all in Hydras, then Anytime would have to worry, but Anytime does know that he hasn't gone completely. Oh no, watch out for your Corsairs! One Corsair goes down! Oh, second one not even losing its life though. So that was really lucky for Anytime. If things had gone a little bit differently, he could have lost a couple Corsairs there, especially if there had been more Hydralisks there. Uh-oh. So he's got a cannon there, and that's a nice maneuver. I've been waiting for someone to actually do that. Put a cannon there. Keep forces from destroying that building very easily and running up and getting in the back door. But whoa, watch out! Okay, there. One. Wow, that Scourge managed to land. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. He doesn't quite have. There's the drop I was thinking he had because he had those Overlords there. He's going in for the drop. Not enough Corsairs to kill the Overlords. Zealots dropping in with the Reaver. The Reaver could save the day, but more Overlords are going to drop in the back as well. The Reaver is just not. Oh, that was a beautiful Scarab, but it's just not going to be enough. Not nearly enough for that many Hydralisks getting dropped in the back of his base. He does have another Reaver at his front door. He's probably going to try and pull that back there. Running the probes away in the meantime. He's got 3 Reavers at his front door. He's going to pick up 2 and run them back. Once those get there, if Anytime has his micro at all, he should be able to clean up these Hydralisks. If he can send in a couple Zealots or something like that. But I don't know if he even has any Zealots over there at all. Where is his Reaver? Oh, he loses the Nexus in the meantime, though. I'm not sure where his Reavers are. Oh, no! They're getting too close! Scarab's beautiful Scarab placement there. Doing a lot of damage. Blowing up tons. Absolutely tons of Hydralisks, but there's just too many of them right now. And Anytime does not have the forces. He was caught, and he was expanding a lot and getting a lot of tech and what have you. He just does not have the forces to deal with this. I don't think he expected that to get back in his base so easily either. But he's doing a good job of fending it off. He's only really lost, and he's lost his army, but he's taken out a decent amount of army of Julyzerg's army, but he's lost that Nexus critically. Julyzerg's still on 3 bases though, so Anytime isn't completely in a horrible position. Don't get me wrong, he's in a bad spot here, like I said, just because he doesn't have any forces right now. And with that drop tech, Julyzerg can easily get in the back of his base again. And he can see he might even be setting up for it, actually. Those Overlords may be full. We saw a bunch of Hydralisks earlier, and now they're not there, and now there's just Overlords. Those Overlords are probably full of Hydralisks. They're definitely full of Hydralisks. And oh my gosh, the Reavers and the Dragoons coming in here. He's got the Reavers nearby. He's dropping in a good spot. If he can get some good scares off, he might be able to save his base. No, the Reavers go down. One Reaver goes down. Just too many Hydralisks there. Just a ton of Hydralisks everywhere. And I think Anytime he's going to lose this game in just mere moments. You can see it on his face. He knows that he is in a horrible position right now. His Reaver's only getting a couple Scarabs off before they're dying every single time. And this shuttle finally gets picked off, running around trying to figure out where it needed to go. And he's probably waiting to try and get a slow Reaver out and maybe pick off the last of those Hydralisks before his Nexus dies. But I think, yeah, you can see Anytime knows as well as you and I that he is he's lost a game at this point. So, but a good effort on his part. He's probably, well, yeah. I'm not sure exactly what he hopes to accomplish here. He's going to be able to clean up his base, his main base. But I think in the long term, there's not much he can do, especially if Julyzerg keeps coming in with these drops. And you can see anytime he kind of threw away his Corsairs. Excuse me, I just ate, so I'm like burping. But he threw away his. Sorry, I know you all needed to know that, didn't you? He threw away his Corsairs, and so he doesn't have anything to really stop these drops from happening. So he's kind of screwed in that sense. Hydra's coming in there, too strong of a defense for a frontal attack. That's why those back-end attacks are working so well. And oh, it looks like Julyzerg might be looking for a back-end attack to drop on that natural base, which is all that Anytime has left at this point. He's got the Overlords in position, and Lurkers are out as well. I mean, we saw them morphing earlier, but we haven't seen them come into play yet. The eggs popped from Reaver Scarabs before the Lurkers actually came into play. Huge drop for Julyzerg here, and he can just do this as much as he wants because Anytime doesn't have those Corsairs. He just lost them, and I mean, that's kind of the thing that you see a lot for players on Team Air Force Ace is because they don't get to practice as much, it kind of makes their mind less keen, I guess, when they're in their StarCraft playing. Their multitasking is not as at a high of a level and that sort of thing, and they just kind of make sort of sloppy mistakes that you wouldn't make if you were playing all the time, and your reflexes were just so in tune to dealing with things like that. So yeah, so dual droppage going on by Julyzerg. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful move by Julyzerg, and that's gotta be GG right there. Wow, that was brilliant. Going in the back, going in the front. Well, actually, going in the back of the front and the back of the back at the same time. Nicely done by Julyzerg. There's nothing Anytime can do at this point. Yeah, this is pretty much over. So GG, nicely done by Julyzerg, cleaning up the mess now. But wow, that Reaver managed to get a couple kills actually before dying here. But Julyzerg just loading up just for another run here, being absolutely relentless with these drops. Look at this, stopping mining at this expansion with these Lurkers there. I'm sorry, not expansion, stopping mining at the main. This is just ridiculous. So, nicely done by Julyzerg, gotta say. And Anytime didn't play too badly, considering. I mean, he lost because he was a little sloppy here and there. He just didn't quite have it all together, but still, not too bad considering. I mean, he's going up against Julyzerg, so you can't blame him too much. Anyway, that's game 2. Man, Air Force Ace down 0-2. It's going to be up to Zhang to face off against Calm in game 3, and if Zhang can't take it, then Ace is out.